Gather around, boys and girls. Today, I'm going to tell you a story. This is the story of how Prince JC found the lost treasure of the royal kingdom. One day, Prince JC was sitting by the river in the royal forest when suddenly he saw a bottle floating in the water. The bottle had a piece of paper in it. Now, if you were there and you saw something as exciting as a message in a bottle, you would want to read it, wouldn't you? And that is exactly what JC did.
This is so strange. What are these numbers?
If you think we're just numbers, take a second look. Find our meaning and we'll speak to you like words in a book. You may think that 1 is A. You couldn't be more wrong. Reverse the numbers, that's the trick, and you'll read us before long.
It's a code. I can solve this.
Now JC was not like other young princes. Prince JC loved numbers. When he should have been spending his time learning things like horse riding and fencing, JC was busy solving puzzles instead. A code like this was exactly what got him going.
There's no code that cannot be solved. The trick is to be logical and look at it step by step. Time to begin. If you think we are just numbers, take a second look. This means the numbers mean something else. I already knew that. Find our meaning and we'll speak to you like words in a book. Like words in a book. Hey, I think this means that the numbers represent alphabets. There's a secret message hidden behind these numbers. Let me think of the number codes that I've solved before.
This was not the first time that Prince JC had come across a series of numbers which represented alphabets. Why, only last year, Prince JC had helped his father solve a code just like this. In that code, the number 1 represented A, the number 2 represented B, the number 3 represented C, and so on till the number 26, which represented Z. Could this code be the same? But JC had to finish reading the poem first.
You may think that 1 is A. You couldn't be more wrong. Reverse the numbers, that's the trick, and you'll read us before long. I was thinking that 1 could mean A, but that's not the case. It says here that I should reverse the numbers. Hey, maybe here A is equal to 26 instead of Z. So B would be equal to 25, C would be equal to 24, and so on till Z is equal to 1. Could this be right? There's only one way to find out. Let me try replacing the numbers with alphabets.
So Prince JC started replacing the numbers with letters, and slowly words began to form. This is what the code read.
You have earned the right to search for the lost treasure of the royal kingdom. Proceed to the cave yonder, where adventure awaits you.
The lost treasure of the royal kingdom? I have heard of its legend, but I always thought it was only a tale. I will go to this cave immediately.
Welcome, young prince. By cracking the code, you have proven that your wits are sharp enough to be worthy of the lost treasure. I am Otto, the guardian of the treasure, and I will guide you through this quest.
Thank you, Otto. I am eager to begin. What do I need to do?
The legend of the lost treasure states that only a person with a keen mind and a love for numbers will be able to find it. To find the treasure chamber, you need to perform 3 tasks. Are you ready?
Yes.
Then here's your first task. This is a magic triangle. The first 5 rows have been filled for you. Your task is to complete the triangle by filling in all the missing numbers.
This was no easy task, but Prince JC finally realized the trick behind completing the magic triangle. You see, to fill a circle in the magic triangle, you need to look at the numbers above it. Each number in the triangle is the sum of the 2 numbers directly above it to the left and right. Look at the numbers in the 3rd row. The digit 1 has only 1 number above it, that is 1. But the digit 2 has 2 numbers above it, 1 and 1. And so, it is the sum of these 2 numbers. JC started filling the magic triangle.
The first circle has only 1 number above it, that is 1. The second circle has 2 numbers above it, 4 and 1. So I will write 4 plus 1, that is 5 in the second circle. The third circle will be the sum of 6 and 4, that is 10. The fourth circle will also be the sum of 6 and 4, that is 10. The fifth circle will be the sum of 4 and 1, which is 5. And since the last circle in the row has only the number 1 above it, I will fill it with 1.
JC's completed triangle looked like this. JC didn't know this, but this was one of the most famous number patterns in the world. It was called Pascal's triangle because the famous mathematician Blaise Pascal had first introduced it to the Western world. In truth, the triangle was even older than this. It had been discovered by the Chinese many years ago. Prince JC noticed many patterns in this triangle.
Very good, my prince. You have filled the triangle correctly. Do you notice anything particular about it?
Yes, I do, Otto. I can't help but notice that the first diagonal rows on either side contain only the digit 1.
Very good. Anything else?
One more thing. The numbers in the second diagonal rows on each side are the natural numbers from 1 to 9.
Exactly. And did you notice, if you divide the triangle down the middle, each side is like a mirror image of the other.
Oh yes, you were right, Otto. It is a magic triangle.
That's right, Prince JC. Now the next step of your task also deals with this triangle. I am going to add all the numbers in the first 4 rows of the triangle. The sum of the first row is 1. The sum of the second row is 2. The sum of the third row is 4. The sum of the fourth row is 8. I have told you the sums of the first 4 rows, JC. Your task is to find out the sums of all the rows without actually adding them.
Without adding? Let me think. I got it! These numbers form a pattern. Each number is double the previous number. 2 is double of 1. 4 is double of 2. And 8 is double of 4. In this way, I can find the sums of all the rows. The sum of row 5 will be double the sum of row 4. That is double of 8 or 16. The sum of row 6 will be double of 16. That is 32. The sum of row 7 will be double of 32. That is 64. In this way, the sums of the next 3 rows will be 128, 256 and 512.
That's absolutely correct, Prince. Now, answer one last question, and you will be able to proceed to the second task.
Show me the question, Otto.
Let's take the sums of the last 3 rows of the Pascal's triangle and add them. Can you find the missing numbers here, Prince JC?
I know this, Otto. This is easy. I know that changing the order of numbers in addition does not change the sum. So the missing numbers will be the remaining 2 on the other side, that is 128 and 512.
Well done. I see that you are no ordinary prince. You have successfully completed the first task. You may now proceed inside the cave, where your second task awaits you. The second task is simple. You need to find the 3 missing numbers in this puzzle without actually doing the calculation. Can you complete this?
Yes, I can.
And how would you do that?
These hexagons show the multiplication table of 14 with 7 subtracted at each step. Am I right?
Yes, you are.
So since the same number is being subtracted at each step, this means that the difference between 2 consecutive steps would also remain the same. Just like 77 minus 63 is 14 and 91 minus 77 is 14. The difference between any 2 consecutive steps will remain 14.
That's absolutely correct.
To find the first missing number, I will add 14 to 91. This will give me 105. To find the next missing number, I will add 14 to 105. This will give me 119. To find the last missing number, I will add 14 to 119. This will give me 133. I have found the 3 missing numbers, Otto.
And admirably done, Prince JC. You may now proceed to the third and final task.
Wow! What is this place?
We stand at the door to the treasure chamber. The door can be unlocked using a key. The key will be given only to the person who finds a magic number using clues hidden in this poem.
The final task? Let me read the poem, Otto.
Go ahead, Prince JC. I wish you luck.
If you seek the treasure, you need to guess my exact value, no more, no less. But I'll give you 4 clues. No need to fear. I'm more than 11 months, but less than a year. The sum of my digits is 48 divided by 4. I'm not an even number, and I'll give you 1 clue more. You can read me forwards and backwards too. I look the same whatever you do. For I'm no ordinary number, you see. I'm a magic palindrome, and I'll give you the key.
This looks pretty straightforward.
Straightforward? Do you know the number of people who have come this far and failed, Prince? And you find this easy?
Like I always say, Otto, puzzles like this always look complicated, and they are really not. All you need to do is go through each clue step by step and you'll find the answer.
Go ahead then. Let's see how you do it.
First, I will break this poem down into clues. Then I will narrow down numbers according to the clues till I find the answer. The first clue the poem gives me is I am more than 11 months but less than a year. So, the number of days in 11 months will be 11 multiplied by 30. That is 330. The clue also told me that the magic number is less than the number of days in 1 year. That is, it is less than 365. This means the magic number lies between 330 and 365.
That's impressive, my prince. Please go on.
The second clue the poem gives me is I am not an even number. This means that the magic number is an odd number. So let's identify all the odd numbers between 330 and 365. Here they are. The third clue the poem gives is I am a magic palindrome, and I'll give you the key. This is easy. The poem states it. The magic number is a palindrome.
You know what a palindrome is? You impress me, Prince JC.
Of course, I know what a palindrome is. And even if I didn't, the poem explains it. You can read me forward and backwards too. I look the same whatever you do. Palindromes are numbers, words or phrases which can be read the same backwards or forwards. Just like your name, Otto is a palindrome. You can read it from the left to the right or from the right to the left. It will read the same. O, T, T, O. So according to the latest clue, I need to find all the palindromes amongst the odd numbers between 330 and 365. These are 333, 343, 353 and 363.
Ooh, you are very close now, Prince. One of these four is the magic number.
Okay, the last clue now. The fourth and final clue the poem gives is the sum of my digits is 48 divided by 4. 48 divided by 4 is 12. Now I will add the digits of all the 4 remaining numbers. The one whose digits add up to 12 is the magic number. Let me add them. 3 plus 3 plus 3 gives 9. 3 plus 4 plus 3 gives 10. 3 plus 5 plus 3 gives 11. And finally, 3 plus 6 plus 3 gives 12. The magic number is 363.
Well done, Prince JC. You may take the key. You have proved yourself worthy. The lost treasure is yours.
Thus, JC finished the quest and found the treasure. Many had tried before him, but only he succeeded.
Did you enjoy the story? Here are some tips to keep in mind while solving number patterns. Number patterns might look like magic, but there's always some logic hidden behind the hocus pocus. The trick is to find out what the pattern rule is and you'll be able to complete the pattern easily. Looking at a number pattern as a whole may confuse you. Observe it step by step and figure out what is being added, subtracted, multiplied or divided at each step. If you ever come across number patterns using addition, remember that changing the order of numbers in addition does not change the sum. Let's talk about palindromes. Palindromes are words, numbers or phrases which look the same when read in either direction. Here are some palindromes. That's all I've got for now. But remember what I always say while solving number patterns. The trick is to be logical and you'll find the answer.